Cats Rescued, written by Ellie Wakeman, illustrated by Melody Knighton, and published by Ambassador International. My name is Bella. I'm a rescue cat. Bella means beautiful, but I did not feel beautiful when my family first adopted me. Back then, I was afraid of everything, but not anymore. Not that long ago, I was an itty-bitty kitty. I lived outside all by myself. I got my own breakfast. I gave myself a bath. I even made my own bed at night, usually in a pile of leaves. If anything got too close, I ran and hid as fast as I could. All that running wore me out. I was a lost kitty, but I didn't know it. Isn't that funny? I didn't know I was lost until I was found. This is how it happened. One night, I fell asleep under a starry sky. Everything seemed so peaceful and oh so quiet. But then it started to rain. Ugh, I didn't like getting wet, so I took off running. I didn't know where to go. I just wanted to escape from the rain. But no matter where I ran, I still got wet. The whole sky must have been raining. I jumped in a pile of leaves. Dry at last. I snuggled in and went to sleep. I could have slept forever until I heard a horrible rumbling that seemed to be heading right for me. I sprang from the pile of leaves and came face to face with a lawnmower. Ah! I took off running again. I just had to get away from that machine. I dashed across the street. Amid lots of honking, finally, I scampered up a sturdy grand oak. Safe at last. I cozied up on a big, thick branch and fell fast asleep. When I woke up, I realized I didn't know how to climb back down. I started to cry. Meow, help. Meow, meow, I'm stuck. After a while, a human spotted me and rescued me. The human carried me into a trim and tidy red brick building and handed me to a woman wearing a white jacket, a doctor for animals. Well, talk about scared. I had never been inside a building or touched by humans before. My one rule was to stay far away from all creatures, people included. And yet, here I was in the grip of a lady. I wiggled out of her hands and hid under the nearest thing I could find, a cabinet. But that lady never gave up. She poured milk in a dish for me. She did the same thing with a can of yummy tuna. After a few days, she put me in a big pocket on her white jacket and took me along as she worked. I was still scared. One day, a man and woman came in. The lady in the white jacket showed me to them. Before I knew it, I was going for a ride in their car. They were so happy. I was not. The woman carried me into their house. The man said, "Welcome to your new home, Bella." As soon as my paws touched the floor, I ran to hide. I ran right under their bed and planned never to come out. My new life as Bella was just beginning. The humans seemed to be gentle creatures with pleasant voices. They gave me yummy food to eat and wanted me to trust them. No matter what they did, I was afraid. The coffee maker, the vacuum cleaner, the washer and dryer, the doorbell, the TV, you name it, it scared me. My owners brought home a second kitty and a puppy. Yikes! Day after day, my owners kept loving and caring for me. They set out fresh food and water. They gave me fun little toys like jingle balls and fuzzy felt mice. They brought a soft, comfy bed home just for me. Sometimes they would try to pet me. I ran. Over time, something happened. I no longer jumped at the sound of the coffee grinder. I no longer ran away from the vacuum. Sounds from the TV no longer worried me. And the new pets? They were a lot like me. I enjoyed playing with them. Yet every time a human entered the room, I still ran. Then one day, the woman caught my eye. She was looking at me all snug in my bed. My eyes grew really big as I looked back at her. She spoke gently. Before I knew it, she was kneeling beside me and petting me. Her touch reminded me of that nice doctor lady. She was the only other human who ever petted me. I hadn't realized what I was missing. I hadn't even realized I was lost. But now I knew I had been found. I began to purr. I finally knew I was safe in the hands of good people who love me. They rescued me and gave me a place to belong. And this new life is better than I ever dreamed. I enjoy helping the humans. When my owner folds clothes, I jump onto the dryer to make sure it's done right. If she leaves her laptop for a moment, I lie across it to guard it. And birthdays are the best. Batting the balloons into the air is a blast. And we all find the game of chase fun, even if we never catch that little red light. I love my home. I finally trust my family. So I'm no longer a scaredy cat. Instead, I am a very thankful cat because I have been rescued.